Selam Efendimiz Hazretlerinin aziz, pak, münevver, mutahhar ruh şeriflerine salavat şerifi getirenlerin ahir ve akıbetleri hayrola. Âl-i ezvacı, tahiret evladı, Resul-i Esad-ı Efendilerimizin sair-i mizan ve Resul-i Fiyan hazaratın ervah şeriflerine Pirimiz Bilallah Habeşi radıyallahu anh Efendimizin, Şeyhimiz sahibi Seyyid Şeyh Abdülkerim el-Kıbrıs Rabbani Hazretlerinin ve alelhusus bu caminin banisi ve bugüne kadar içerisinden gelmiş geçmiş imam mezzin kaynlarının ve kahve ehli imanın ervahı için, Allah rızası için El Fatiha. Euzubillahimineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. İnnallâhe ve melâketehu yusallûne alen-nebî. Ya eyyühellezîne âmenû sallu aleyhi ve sellimû teslîmâ. Allahümme salli ala seyyidina Muhammed ve ala seyyidina Muhammed. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah. Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah. Eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah. Eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah. Hayya ale's-salâh. Hayya ale's-salâh. Hayya alel-felâh. Hayya alel-felâh. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. La ilahe illallah.
Elhamdülillah, elhamdülillah, elhamdülillahi rabbil alemin. Ve salatu ve selamu ala Resulina Muhammedin ve ala alihi ve sahbihi ecmain. Nahmadullah Teala ve nastağfiru, eşhedü en la ilahe illallah vahdehu la şerike leh. Ve eşhedü enne seyyidina Muhammeden abduhu ve habibuhu ve resuluh. Sallallahu aleyhi ve ala alihi ve ezvacihi ve ashabi tabi'i khulafen raşidin mahadin min ba'di. Ve zemati ala tahkik, ve huzusam alamati khulafe rasul ala tahkik. Umar al-Mu'minin, Hazreti Ebu Bakr, Umar, Osman ve Ali, ve ala bakir sahabe tabi'in, ridvanullah ta'ala aleyhim ecmain. Ya eyyuhal mu'minul hazirun, ittakullah ta'ala, ve innallaha ma'allezine tekavellezine hum muhsinun. Elhamdülillahi rabbil alemin. Ve salatu ve selamu ala eşrafil enbiya ve mursalin, seyyidina Mevlana Muhammedin, ve ala alihi ve sahbihi ecmain. All praises are due to Allah, Lord of the universes. Habibullah alayhi wassalam is telling us a hadith Qudsi transmitted to us from Hazrat Abu Zar al-Ghifari, recorded by Imam Muslim. Holy Prophet alayhi wassalam is telling us that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, O my servants, I have forbidden zulm for myself and have made it forbidden amongst you, so do not oppress each other. O my servants, all of you are astray, except for those I have guided. So seek guidance from me, and I shall guide you. O my servants, all of you are hungry except for those I fed. So seek food from me, and I shall feed you. O my servants, all of you are naked except those I've clothed. So seek clothing from me, and I shall clothe you. O my servants, you sin by day and night, and I forgive all sins. So seek forgiveness from me, and I shall forgive you. O my servants, it is not possible to try to harm me and cause me harm, and it is not possible for you to benefit me and cause me benefit. O my servants, were the first of you and the last of you, the human of you and the jinn of you, to be as worshipful as the most pious-hearted person amongst you, that would not increase my kingdom by anything. O my servants, were the first of you and the last of you, the human of you and the jinn of you, to be as wicked as the most wicked-hearted person amongst you, that would not decrease my kingdom by anything. O my servants, were the first of you and the last of you, the human of you and the jinn of you, to rise up in one place and make a request of me, and were I to give to everyone what he requested, that would not decrease what I have any more than a needle decreases the sea it dipped inside. O my servant, it is only your deeds that I judge you for and then reward you for. So let him who finds good praise Allah, and let him who finds other than that blame no one but himself. And the words of Allah and His Prophet speak the truth. And may all peace and blessings be upon our Master Sayyidina Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. The Holy Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam is saying, beautify your gatherings by reading salawats on me. The salawats will truly be your light on the day of judgment. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallim taslima. May all peace and blessings be upon the Holy Prophet ﷺ, who said, the most merciful from my ummah to my ummah is Abu Bakr Siddiq, and the most serious of them concerning the commands of Allah is Umar, and the truest in modesty amongst them is Osman, and the best in judging is Ali. The masters of the youth of paradise are Hassan and Hussein, and the master of the women of paradise is Fatima. And Hamza is the lion of Allah and the lion of His Prophet. O Allah, grant your forgiveness to Abbas and his family, and outward and inward forgiveness, and leave no mistake unforgiven. Allah, Allah, fear Allah when it comes to my companions. Do not make them targets after me. Whoever loves them, he loves them because of his love for me. And whoever hates them because of his hatred towards me. And the best of my nation is my generation, then those who follow them and those who follow them. The Sultan is the shadow of Allah on earth. Whoever honors the Sultan, Allah will honor him. And whoever hates the Sultan, Allah will hate him. Ya ayyuhal mu'minun, O believers, all praises are due to our Lord, our Master, our Sustainer, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alhamdulillah, we have entered into a new month in our noble Hijri calendar, the month of Jamada al-Awwal. After this month is Jamada al-Akhir, and then inshallah Rahman, Rajab Shahrullah. The fragrant breeze of the three holy months is reaching to us, inshallah. Inshallah, we will start preparing now. So during that time, we can experience the sweetness of those blessed days and nights. O believers, the Holy Prophet ﷺ is the perfect example for mankind. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying in Surah al-Ahzab, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, verily, you have in the Messenger of Allah a beautiful example for anyone who has hope in Allah and the last day and remembers Allah much. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. His example is not for 7th century Arabia only. Today, that is what so many Muslims think. They say, yes, we love the Prophet. The Prophet, yes, he was a good man. The Prophet, yes, he did good things, but he doesn't fit to this time. We have to take the spirit of his teachings and we have to change it and modernize it and moderate it for this time. That is not what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying. Allah Jalla wa Ala is saying in the ayat, if you have hope in Allah, if you have hope in the last day, if you make a lot of zikr, then that Holy Prophet ﷺ is a beautiful example for you. For the people who forget Allah and the last day and they abandon zikr, then yes, the Prophet's example is going to look very ugly to them. Astaghfirullah. Just like the incident that happened in the hadith. Hazrat Mevlana is giving that story in the Masnawi, saying, once Holy Prophet ﷺ saw Abu Jahl on the road. Abu Jahl said, Ya Muhammad ﷺ, I have not seen anyone more ugly than you. Astaghfirullah, hasha. The Sahabis got very upset when they heard this. And Hazrat Umar asked permission to hit Abu Jahl. The Holy Prophet said, leave him alone, because he spoke the truth. The Sahabis, they were wondering what was happening. Then Holy Prophet ﷺ met Hazrat Abu Bakr, and Hazrat Abu Bakr said, O son of beauty and glory, there is no beauty like you in the east or in the west. The Holy Prophet ﷺ said, you have spoken the truth, Ya Abu Bakr. When the Sahabi asked how it could be that Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anh spoke the truth and Abu Jahl spoke the truth, Holy Prophet said, I am a mirror shaped by the hand of Allah. So both of them saw their realities in me. So when we start to feel uncomfortable with the Sunnah of the Holy Prophet, when we don't see his life and his example as the most beautiful, when hearing about him and thinking about him does not make our heart to light up with love, that means that we're becoming jahil, more ignorant. When that love grows, when that beauty grows, it means we're becoming more siddiq, more truthful. And to love the Sunnah means to love the Sahabis. To love the Sahabis means to love the Ahlul Bayt. And to love the Ahlul Bayt, it means you have to love the awliya Allah. There is no brokenness in this chain. We have to love the Sunnah. If you claim to love the Holy Prophet ﷺ, then you have to love what he brought. It is just as Hazrat Hassan al-Basri radiallahu anhu is saying, you cannot love Allah until you love obeying him. It is the same with the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Loving his Sunnah is the proof of loving him. Seeing his example as the greatest and the most perfect example is a proof of loving him. As our master Sahib al-Saif, Shaykh Abdul Karim al-Kibrisi, Rabbani Qadasaswa, is saying, Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhu was asking to Holy Prophet ﷺ, Ya Rasulullah, what is the sign of those people who will be on Firqai Najat, the one group that is going to stay on the Sirat al-Mustaqim? What is the sign? Holy Prophet ﷺ was saying to them, they are following my sunnat and the sunnat of my Sahabis. They are following the footsteps of those people who have taught them the way and the lifestyle of the Holy Prophet. Don't make the mistake of saying, well, there are no Sahabis, so we are also not responsible. No, we are responsible. As the Sahabe Kiram came, and Holy Prophet ﷺ said to them, today I have just put the sun and the moon between you and kufr. It is impossible for you to turn back to kufr. They said, what is that, Ya Rasulullah? He said, the sun is the book of Allah and the moon is my sunnat, standing just like that between you and the fire. You cannot go into the fire. You must bring these messages to the people who are coming behind. And they did their job. Know this. If you are not following the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, then you are following the sunnah of shaitan. Nothing else. The Prophet ﷺ took 23 years. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was sending the ayats of the Quran in 23 years. He could have just given it to him instantly. Step by step in every incident that was happening, he was sending the ayats and he was letting his Holy Prophet ﷺ to teach people through the sunnah. through the hadith about those things that were happening. And if we leave that lifestyle, then we are going to fall. We are going to fall into the traps of shaitan and all those who are saying that it's okay. The friends of Allah, their life is taking a share from the life of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. That is why Shaykh Effendi can speak so clearly about Holy Prophet. We are believers. We must know the history, the life of Holy Prophet ﷺ. Hazrat Ali ibn Hussein radiallahu anh said, we were taught the seerah of Rasulullah like we were taught the Quran. Shaykh Effendi is saying in his words, Holy Prophet ﷺ took 23 years. His mission of prophethood openly was 23 years. 13 years in Mecca, 10 years in Medina. Look at the years in Mecca. They were hard years. They were very difficult years. They were years of torture, of starvation, of oppression, of complete pain and tyranny. But look at those who went through those hard days. Look at the dervishes of Darul Arqam, the Holy Prophet's dergah in Mecca. Hazrat Abu Bakr, Hazrat Umar, Hazrat Usman, Hazrat Ali, Hazrat Hamza, Hazrat Salman al-Farisi, Hazrat Bilal al-Habashi, Hazrat Abu Zar, Hazrat Ibn Masud, Hazrat Mus'ab ibn Umair, Hazrat Sa'ad ibn Abi Waqqas, Hazrat Abu Ubaidah. These are just some of the names of those holy muhajirun. These are the names of the lions of Allah, who distinguished themselves through service to Allah's beloved. They did not go through the easy times. They went through the hard times. They are the foundation of Islam. And what they went through during those 13 years of hardship in Mecca, that is the basis upon which the 10 years of Medina were founded. What happened in Medina? What was Holy Prophet ﷺ's concern? We can see it in his traveling in the Hijrah. When he first reached the outskirts of Medina, he stopped at a place called Quba. What did he do there? What was his first action? He built a masjid. Then he stopped at another town. What did he do there? He prayed Jummah namaz. And when he finally reached to Medina, what was the first thing he did? He found a place to build the masjid, to build the Masjid al-Nabawi. What was Sayyid al-Kainat concerned with? He was concerned with building the community of Allah. He was concerned with establishing a village that would allow for people to worship and serve Allah. He was worried about the people and taking care of them. He came to Medina and he ended the blood feud between the Aus and the Khazraj. He came to Medina and the Arabs and the Jews and the Christians came to him for judgment because they knew of his justice. He came to Medina to build the civilization of Islam. It was not an Arab civilization that he built, like so many proud nationalist ones are claiming today. No. He built a divine civilization. Once, a proud nationalistic type person saw Hazrat Salman al-Farisi. He saw Hazrat Suhaib al-Rumi and Hazrat Bilal al-Habashi sitting and said, when Aus and Hazraj are here, why are you sitting with these kinds of Ajam people? One Sahabi got very upset at hearing this and brought that man to the Holy Prophet and told the Holy Prophet what the man said. The Holy Prophet ﷺ got very angry and came into the masjid and said, O people, truly your Lord is only one Lord. Your Father is only one Father. Your religion is only one religion. Arabism is neither a father nor a mother for you. This is just a language. And the one who speaks this language is an Arab. The Sahabi asks, what should be done with a man who insulted Hazrat Salman, Hazrat Suhaib, and Hazrat Bilal? Holy Prophet ﷺ said, push him into hell. And that person was one of the first who abandoned Islam. So Holy Prophet ﷺ came to build a civilization built on loving Allah and His Rasul. And He built that civilization heart to heart. Not like today's so-called leaders and imams who stay away from the people and lock them out. No. Holy Prophet ﷺ society was built upon his love. Look at what he was spending his day with. Holy Prophet ﷺ would pray tahajjud and then go to the masjid for Fajr prayer after Hazrat Bilal radiallahu anh would call the azan. After Fajr, he used to sit with the Sahaba Kiram and give them sohbat. He used to interpret their dreams. Sometimes he would just talk to them about their lives. He would sit with them until Ishraq time. After Ishraq, he would go to his house and sit with his family, check on them, and make dua for them. He would ask if there was any food in the house. So many times he had nothing to eat. And if there was nothing, he would say, today I'm fasting. Then he used to go back to the masjid and he would give sohbat again. People would come to him for their needs, for blessings for their babies, or for blessing new harvests that they had collected. Then he would go out and he would mix with the people walking through the streets, looking for anyone who needed him. Even the mentally ill people could come to talk to him. There was a girl in Medina who was not normal and used to speak to herself. But she came and held the Holy Prophet's hand and just walked with him. And he walked with her until she was happy. He would go back to his house for Salatul Duha. And then there was a time in Medina for, we can say, the ladies' sohbat. And during this time, he would give sohbat to ladies who needed help. And sometimes he would sit with his family. And sometimes he would visit his close ones like Hazrat Abu Bakr, Hazrat Omar, or Hazrat Osman. From Zuhur time to Asr time, he used to give sohbat in the masjid. After Asr again, he would give time to the people who needed him. Maghrib and Isha prayer, he would pray with the people, and the rest of the night he was giving for spending time with his Allah. O believers, this is the most beautiful example. This is not strange or foreign to us. We have seen this lifestyle and we have seen this example. We have sat with that kind of Fajr, in that kind of Zuhur and Asr and Maghrib and Isha. That is the lifestyle of our Shaykh, and it is the lifestyle of the friends of Allah. This secret sunnat, this lost sunnah, it is preserved inside Jamada. And what is the common thread that is tying the life of the Holy Prophet ﷺ together? Living in a community, living in a village. You cannot experience that kind of a day, that kind of a lifestyle when you are living alone by yourself. Only tariqat and only Jamaat are preserving this aspect of the Holy Prophet's life. As our Shaykh, Grand Shaykh Hazrat Abdul Khalid Gujwani is saying, we have closed 2 doors and opened 2 doors. We closed the doors of seeking shaykhhood and we opened the doors of Hizmat. And we closed the doors of being alone and we opened the doors of companionship, of sohbat. This is why Imam al-Rabbani is saying the Naqshbandi way is the way of the Sahaba Kiram. This lifestyle, it is not foreign to those who have nisbat, who have connection to the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Sultans, they were living the lifestyle of the Holy Prophet. They built the greatest Islamic civilization after the city of Medina. What is a civilization except for a collection of communities? Their care for the Ummah came from the Holy Prophet ﷺ. They were sitting and thinking and worrying about how to help the Ummah. Whether they were Turks or Kurds, or Malays, or Indians, or Bosnians, it did not matter to them. Even Muslims or non-Muslims, they were obligated to take care of them. The proof is their lifestyle. Their lifestyle is a prophetic lifestyle. Our Shaykh was telling us that Ulu Hakan, Sultan Abdul Hamid Khan, was sleeping with a brick under his pillow so that he could make tayammum before stepping on the floor. Why was that? Because he never wanted to step on Allah's earth without wudu. The sultans would go out secretly, just like Hazrat Umar, to see the condition of the people. Ulu Hakan would spend his mornings listening to the people and their petitions. Shah Effendi is saying, the sultan's door at that time was open early in the morning for everyone. Not even the mayor opened the door today for people. The door of the Ottoman Sultan was open. People were coming and complaining and asking and saying. This was in the worst times. May Allah open the Bab Humayun again. Holy Prophet is saying, cling to the Jamaat, for indeed the wolf only eats the lonely sheep. If there is any good in this worldly life, you will only find it in Jamaat. The Prophet ﷺ is saying, isn't the dunya cursed? And isn't everything in it cursed? Except for zikrullah, and what makes it easy, and the knowledgeable person, and the one who learns. May Allah protect us, inshallah, Rahman. We are following Sultan al-Awliya, who is saying, Shaykh Maulana Muhammad Nazim al-Haqqani, our purpose is to attain to the greatness represented by heroic grandfathers, the holy Ottomans. This great power arose from one small tribe of people and brought to this world a great, magnificent empire. To bring this back must become our most honorable aim. Welcome to the one who loves the nation. Surely we are Ottomans and we are honorable. Inshallah, we will carry this honor forward into the future. Those who are running for Mawla have great days ahead of them. It's not only for what is coming with Mahdi alayhi salam, but what he is bringing after too. Anyone who has tyranny in their hearts, some way, somehow, to any one of us, to any one of them, or to someone at all, should prepare themselves for that punishment. Ya Rabbi, I'm asking help and support from you against this tyranny that is inside of me. Clean me from that. Then you will be counted in the book as the people of Mahdi alayhi salam. And you will be among those that the Holy Prophet alayhi salam praised. And he's giving salams to his Sahabi. I cannot wait to meet my brothers in the judgment day. They said, Ya Rasulullah, aren't we your brothers? He said, no, you are my companions. My brothers are those who are going to come in the Akhir Zaman. Everywhere, everything is going to be for their ego, but they are going to leave that way. And they're going to run, and they're going to hold on tightly to my traditions. Those are my brothers. And he said to them, I'm giving them salams in front of you. This is the sohbat that is receiving the salams of Hazrat Fakhri Alam. Great days are waiting for us if we are running for Mawla. As Shaykh Maulana is saying, happy days are calling your name. May we reach to that time. May zulm fall. May justice come back. May batil fall. May haq rise. May the kingdom of shaitan and Dajjal fall. May the sultanate and the khilafat of Islam rise. May the rights be restored to the children of Osman. May we be the helpers of Mahdi alayhi salam. May we be written as the servants of Allah. Amin. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك والحمد لله شيء كبير لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك من الظالمين لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك سبحان قدوس ربنا رب الملائكة والروح سبحان قدوس ربنا رب الملائكة سبحان قدوس ربنا إن دين عند الله الإسلام قام الصلاة اللهم صل وسلم
Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah, eşhedü en la ilahe illallah. Eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah, eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah. Hayya alel selah, hayya alel selah, hayya alel felah, hayya alel felah. Kad ikamet salat, kad ikamet salat. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber, la ilahe illallah.
Seyyidina Mevlana Muhammed Resulullah sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem.